I thought it was absolutely brilliant, right off the bat. I was 200% on board the entire time, because I knew it was going to change everything.
They asked me to do some voiceovers, and I said, okay, that's fine. But then I saw they were kind of bizarre. What were your feelings on Amor?
It was love.
Those are my feelings too.
I really connected with human beings.
Me too. It's like they're sympathetic.
I respect the intelligence of my audience enough for them to figure it out for themselves.
It's not exactly the most flattering thing to have your movie become a cult hit, especially a cult hit that's known for being so bad that it's good.
I don't think people are interpreting it any different than I.
Sometimes I just wish we could go back and do things differently.
Ready?
Let's do this.
It's just full of direct cinematography. I mean, the man tries to emote emotion by hiding behind John Williams' score. I mean, does he think he understands drama just because he's Jewish?
We probably need to edit that out.
No idea where that came from.
Are you usually this anti-Semitic?
No. Not usually.
So why do we own a copy of The Dark Knight?
I got it so when we have parties we can watch it and everybody can discuss it. You can't just do that with any other movie.
Why would we ever want that kind of caliber person in our home?
None of your internet movie friends are going to visit anytime soon to audit your movie collection.
Does he seriously own The Dark Knight on DVD?
That's what you think. My name is Nathan. I am 26. I am an aspiring screenwriter and cinephile. That person over there, that's Vicky, my girlfriend. She's an artist, or at least she was. Haven't figured out which it is yet. Most of the time she just sits there on the couch while staring deeply into the computer. Sometimes I'm unsure whether she's in a relationship with me or with the computer, to be honest. Oh, and over there, that's our cat, Haley. She's a cat. What I'm doing right now is I'm trying to find an obscure movie in our collection to talk about on the movie podcast I do with my friend and former college roommate, Matt.
Who is this strange little fellow? Well, that's Matthew with 1 T. And these are my twin brothers. Matthew with 2 T's. And Matthew with 3 T's. That's Matthew with 1 T. Indulging in bad cinema. Something about their inept craftsmanship just inspires me to make real art. If they can do it, why can't I?
So now's the time we go and see what listener emails we received.
Come on, bring it, guys, bring it.
Oh wait, it looks like we actually don't have any this week. So let's pretend like we actually did receive some listener email, and I'll pretend like I'm a listener writing in.
I can live with that.
If I was a listener, I'd write in and I'd say something like, hey guys, my name is Stephanie and Real Values is my favorite movie podcast on the whole entire internet.
Of course.
And then I'd go and ask something like, so I know you guys are respected cinephiles and all. I just wanted to get your opinion on what you thought of Steven Soderbergh's digital cinematography.
Complete dog shit.
Go to hell, Stephanie.
You see, I'm a filmmaker. And one day, you will not hear about any of my films, because you will not be worthy to know them. I'm a filmmaker. I will make sure that I bury them so that only the worthy can watch them when they one day discover it within themselves to seek out incredibly obscure films. I'm a filmmaker. I do this nearly every week. I'm a filmmaker. It's become a religion of some sort. I'm a filmmaker. Thinking of calling it cinemacy or something better. I'm a filmmaker.
We really should review Avengers next week.
Nah, I don't think our listenership would care much for that dribble.
I think they'd appreciate our need to completely tarnish the film's reputation.
Well then, I think we should look into it. But it might be too unbearable to sit through. I mean, the last superhero film I sat through was The Dark Knight, and that was a dreadful event.
Yeah, I feel sick.
It's okay to feel this way. It happens to the worst of us.
I just can't believe I liked it.
No one ever has to know.
I dropped out of school to start writing. It became immediately apparent that writing with any kind of artistic integrity actually doesn't pay. So I did what I had to do. I wrote it. I wrote that one too, and that one, and that one. Yes, trust me, I did write that one as well. I am Hollywood's worst paid ghost screenwriter. I feel disgust with every check. So that is why I review, to redeem myself. That is why I must write it before it is too late.
No one ever has to know.
What do you think? As usual, you can find all our podcasts up on cinematora.com. Just look for our podcast tab. To find that, you just need to click on the archive, then click on the backlog, then click on the secondary podcasts. That link should redirect you back into Cinematora's podcast files, and you'll just scroll under all the way down to the bottom to find all our past episodes of Real Values.
And must not forget, we were sponsored this week by ListenTable.com, the world's leading provider of audio plays. This week, ListenTable.com is recommending that our listeners check out The Highest Horse, A Story of Courage. It's a moving tale of an eagle sailing down above everyone and looking down at everyone and thinking to himself, man, it is awesome to be alone up here, looking down at everyone.
And listeners, don't forget, if you use the code REALVALUED in your checkout, listenable.com will provide you with a 3% discount.
So generous. That's more than enough to feed some black kids in those commercials.
So once again, I want to thank you for listening to Real Values, and join us next week for more insightful and real values. Man, I think it was a lot better this time.
Last time it seemed like we didn't know what the hell we were going for.
I think I'm going to try and write the rest of that French script about that bear creature. I don't really know what it is. What about you?
I've been up too late. Try to edit this short I'm working on.
Right on. Well, I'll talk to you soon, alright?
Alright, cool. Later, dude.
Later.
I don't eat, I don't sleep, I do nothing but think of you.
What is this? Is there not a single person on the internet who isn't a complete idiot except for me? First I overhear Holtby saying that he loves Batman Forever, and now this Dark Knight thing with Nathan. What's next? I'm gonna find out that Matthew idiot with one T loves Batman and Robin?